welcome everybody to Springfield Spirit Varsity Hockey from Indianapolis, Indiana, for the fourth game of the series from the Big Bear Tournament being held in Carmel, Indiana, just north of Indianapolis. We have the Springfield Spirit Varsity team warming up on the ice right now, getting ready to match up again against the Pittsburgh area Arctic Foxes. Last night we played this team to, I believe, a 3-1 win. It was a pretty good game, pretty well-matched teams, so hopefully we can have the same outcome again today. The last night's game got a little bit chippy, and we had a little bit of extracurricular activities that we are hoping to avoid today. And then we're back in the car for the long drive home, out west to Springfield, Missouri. So here comes the Arctic Foxes. They'll be walking in front of us here. So they are seem to be actually a pretty fun-loving group of kids. They were joking around out in front of the arena, and so hopefully this is a good game today. Spoke to several of their parents, and they seem to be a nice group of people, and I'm sure that they want what we want, which is a good, clean hockey game and a safe ride home. So, as you can see, the Springfield Spirit are lining up, getting their shots on Zane Lutzke. He will be starting in the net today. For one of the few times in Springfield history, the luxury of having two goalies on tournaments is here, and Zane Lutzke and Cale Parker have been splitting time this season so far, and in this tournament they alternated games. So it's Lutzke's turn in the pipe. Both of them have had varying degrees of success in this tournament, depending on who we've played. But as always, they are usually the backbone of the team having any sort of success. When they're playing well, the team plays well. We have pretty much a full roster today. We picked up a few more players from the first game. Calvin Wheeler was able to make it in. Wyatt Worth was able to make it in. I believe the only person that we're missing from the roster is Andrew Johnson. Wasn't able to make the trip this weekend. Hey, Scott? Are we missing anybody else off of our roster? Just Johnson? Daniger. Nickel Daniger would be another missing person from the roster, but he hasn't been able to make it into hockey yet this year. Finishing out the football season for the Glendale Falcons. So we are about a minute from the puck drop here in Indianapolis. A little bit of a rainy day here so far, very similar to the weather in Springfield, a few degrees colder. This is a dual sheet of ice rink. Seems to be about 30 or 40 years old. Pretty okay barn. We've been in worse traveling for the Springfield hockey team. One of the things that they have is they have the stadium seating shut down. You can see across the rink that they're not allowing people to sit in the stands for some reason, but they are having them crowd around the glass. And I don't know if that is to keep, well, we know it's all due to the COVID-19 restrictions, but different rinks are handling it different. So I'm getting some feedback via text that the feed is coming through pretty good. Glad to hear that. We've made some technical adjustments to the mic here. Still only working with one mic, so Kurt Bussin and I will be switching off every other period as we've done the rest of the tournament. So you've got me, Kelly Carden, on the mic and the play-by-play for the first and the third periods, and you will have Kurt Bussin in the middle. So Springfield Spirit gathers up around the goalie, as is their normal pre-game chant. The Arctic Foxes doing a very similar thing, gathering up around the goalies, picking up the pucks, warming up. This is a high school team out of the Pittsburgh area, as are the Springfield Spirit. And as I said, this was a very good matchup last night. I believe that the Springfield team was the better team. Not to be a homer, but just skill-wise, they seem to be better. And but the Springfield Foxes, or the Arctic Foxes, did not lack for effort. And so we will see how today's game goes as we get ready to drop. They've got 12 minutes on the clock, and the players are skating to the benches, and we are getting ready to go. So let's see what our lineups are for the beginning of the game. Looks like we've got Zon Warner and Eric Life out on the ice. Eric Life took a big hit last night's game. Thankfully was unhurt, but a big hit, and I believe a gentleman from the other team was ejected for that. We've got Tyler Kane at center, Nick Lowe on the left wing, and Gunnar Beaver on the right wing. Gunnar Beaver, a transplant player new to the Spirit organization, came in from the Northwest Arkansas area. They didn't have enough to have a team this year, and he's a pretty serious hockey player and willing to make the trip for practices and for games. So he's been a big addition to the team. As we've brought up also a lot of first-year varsity Bantam players, and we're getting ready for the drop. And here we go, folks. All right, push back to the Arctic Foxes zone, and they pick it up, send it up the board, picked up by the Foxes and carried into the zone, into the center, trying to center it up, picked up by Spirit, bobble the puck a little bit, pass out into the neutral zone, ricochet out into the zone, picked up by the Foxes. Foxes pick it up in their far corner and send it into the neutral zone. A lot of back and forth early. First big hit put on by Zon Werner, picked up by Spirit, sent out of the zone, and here comes Gunnar Beaver with the puck, trying to get it back out to the point, gets through. We've got a line change already. John Brown onto the line for defense. He picks the puck up, takes it behind his own net, trying to corral it and get a hold of it. Looks like, he falls, gets the puck to go out, and bounced up in the air, intercepted, not out of the zone yet. Zon Werner taps it backhand out into the neutral zone. Foxes send it deep into the diagonal corner. John Brown picks it up again there, starts to skate it out, ricochets it out, but can't get by the point out on the Foxes. Cross ice into the neutral zone. Back with the Foxes. Pressure on by Wyatt Worth. Puck goes into the neutral zone, then back out. Big back and forth game here. Now we've got the puck out to the wall, and Springfield Spirit bounces it out into the neutral zone. Wyatt Worth giving chase, looking for it. Now he's trying to center the pass. Centers it over into the zone for Gavin Lovin. Can't get it. Kurt Bussin keeps it in at the blue line, and then it bounce out, and now the Foxes make their push. Picked up in the far zone by Brady Allen. And here come the Spirit. Looks like Gavin Lovin's got the puck. And he is going to take it into the right side, drops it back for Cal Bussin. Cal Bussin gets a shot on. Houston Brackett almost gets a shot backhand into off the ricochet. Can't quite get there. Looks like we've got Major Cardenet on the ice. And Brady Allen and chases it behind the net. Big hit on Brady Allen behind the net. Fox is still getting the puck, and they are controlling it in our zone, trying to get it out. And here it's picked up by Brady Allen. Brady Allen skates it out in the neutral zone. He's got some momentum, but he gets tipped away, so he picks it up and just sends it deep into the zone, bounces off of Fox's mask, picked up by Major Carden. He is going to center it and tip it back to Houston Brackett. Can't quite get it on the net. Bounced out, and here come the Foxes. Foxes take it across the neutral zone. Carries it into the right side, looking for a centering pass. Got one man crash the net. Now they're off scrum in the corner. And sorry, folks, this is a hard angle for us to see right here. But the puck's in the corner here, trying to get it out. And here comes the Spirit bringing it out of the neutral zone, throwing it in deep. Big pressure by Gage Robb. And tipped by Gavin Lovin, trying to push it out. And Calvin Wheeler's out on the ice. Calvin Wheeler's looking really strong out on the ice on his skating. He's looking in great shape. When he's out there, it definitely brings a certain amount of energy to the team. And he gets a shot off from the high slot and immediately chases it in, kept in at the blue line by Zon Werner, and then tipped out, picked up by Skibinski in the neutral zone. And big hip check picked up in the far zone by Eric Life, and he's going to backhand it up the far wall. He pitches in. It's picked up by Skaminski. Skaminski skates to the neutral zone, and then picked up by Will Peters. Peters goes in to pressure the puck, and puck gets sent out by the Foxes. Spirit picks it up, and they touch back up to the blue line while the Foxes take it around to the back of their net, and they are looking for a way to break it out. Big pressure by Matthews, Skaminski, and Tyler Kane to keep that puck from getting too far away. John Brown carries it in, gets it across the blue line, and rims it around. Oh, Tyler Kane goes hard into the post. Fell really on his own power there. No one hit, but went down hard, and looks like we've got a skate loose for a couple kids because they are falling off. Picked up here and skating in. Centering pass. Can't pick it up. Nick Lowe goes into the corner trying to pick it up. Big hit by Nick Lowe. Tap in to the center by Springfield Spirit, and now the Foxes are able to break it out. Chased down by Kurt Busson and John Brown. Kurt Busson picks it up and sends it right back out in the neutral zone. Picked up by the Foxes. They're able to turn it around before it gets to the red line and get a little bit of an offsides there. So fast and furious action here. I believe that's our first whistle since the puck drop. So we've had almost 6 minutes worth of action without a stoppage. 2 or 3 line changes on the fly for the Spirit. So we're going to start out with Gavin Lovin, and looks like Gabe Kallenberger with the drop, and Wyatt Worth on the left side. Gavin Lovin tips it into the far zone, chases after it behind the net. We've got Wyatt Worth and Gavin Lovin on the puck right behind the net, pinning the puck around, comes out with that, and big shot by Wyatt Worth off to the side. He's looking for someone to pass it to. Curls back around into the corner. He's got the puck, looking for some size, and the shot goes into the goalie's chest, bounces off, and he smothers it in front of him for a whistle. So now we're going to start off same forward line out on the ice. Worth near the wall. He skates up to set up by Gavin, so we've got a loaded front court. And Life and Werner at D. Life takes it and puts it back into the zone. Goes around, rimmed around to the far wall, and can't be kept in. Eric Life goes and chases down. Here we got a big rush, 3-on-none for the Foxes. They are looking for a shot. They get a shot off. Oh, and they squeak one in off the rebound. Big pressure rush there. The Arctic Foxes, off of the outlet pass into the neutral zone, rushed with 3, and just despite the efforts of the D, they couldn't quite catch up. Puck bounced around a little bit, got a shot from the wide right side, and then it was able to be tipped in. Didn't get a very clear look at it on who got the shot. We're going to start out with the Cardin line out right now, and Foxes press right off the drop. They immediately make an attack and shoot in for a shot and get a quick shot on Zane Lutsky from the right side. The Foxes have obviously decided that their best way to deal with the Springfield Spirit speed is to push as hard as possible, and they have done that hard on the last couple drops. And Houston Brackett fights to get the puck out. Houston Brackett takes it across the blue line off the drop, and he's taking it into the zone, and he's going to give it a shot. Oh, Gage Robb is able to get up there and get a little bit of a shot in. Rebound back from Major Cardin, goes wide, still fighting for the puck on the far wall, and defense keeps it in, goes into the goal. Now Gage Robb in the corner, he's fighting for the puck over in the corner, and he's got a little bit of help. John Brown keeps it in at the blue line and keeps it, and here come the Foxes. They managed to squeak it by John Brown, and shot on goal by the Foxes, goes wide to the far side, back out to the point. Point sends it in, and again another horseshoe round, comes back up the near side to the point. Gage Robb goes into the corner to fight for it there, trying to get it out of the zone, and looks like we get it out of the zone, but Foxes have possession. They send it right back in. John Brown goes behind the net to pick it up. Foxes go for a line change. John Brown skates it out with some room, sends it up to Houston Brackett before he goes off the bench. Pressure into the zone by Will Peters before the puck comes out. That is probably a tripping call that should have been made, but didn't. So here it comes with Peters on the near wall. then picked up by Wheeler, pushing the pressure on. Puck is loose, trying to get it out. And we've got a whistle. Didn't quite see that. Looks like somebody is going to the box, or I think the puck went up into the bench of the Foxes, and so we are going to get a drop in the zone to the left of the Foxes goalie. Will Peters going to take that drop. Skibinski in front of the net, and fighting at the blue line. Kurt Bussin tries to get it in. Puck's picked up behind the net, bounces out, and here come the Foxes. Got 2-on-1. They send it deep in behind with two chasers, and picked up, tried to center it, picked up by Kurt Bussin. Kurt Bussin sends it around to the corner. Skibinski can't get it out of the zone, goes back to Kurt Bussin. He picks it up in the corner. He's trying to send it out. Smothering Foxes come up to him, and Will Peters picks it up to go around the back of the net into the blind corner here. So we've got a bit of scrum looking for it. Can't quite see the action there. Puck's up in the air and just slapped at the net by the Foxes just to get it into the zone. And here it comes, bounced back up to the point by the Springfield Spirit. A lot of shots on Zane Lutzke here. He's having to do some work. And things got a little dicey in front of the net. Things bouncing around. And that is 2 goals for the Arctic Foxes. 2 quick goals from the Arctic Foxes with 3:50 left to go in the first period. And both of those goals seem to come when things got a little dicey in front of the net and the puck bouncing around, and they managed to squeak it in. So that's going to fall to the Springfield Spirit players to get that puck clear and not let that happen again. Tyler Kane starts this one, picked up by Nick Lowe. Nick Lowe taps it into the zone. Big hit from Fox player on a Nick Lowe, picked up by Tyler Kane down around the net. Got Gunnar Beaver trying to set up in front of the net. Tyler Kane loses the handle and Foxes pick it up. Sends it way up in the air for a long shot and picked up by a Fox player who picks it up on the bounce and gets a snapshot into Lutzke, who smothers it in his chest. The Foxes are really putting the pressure on. As soon as they get the possession, they are running and oftentimes getting behind the defense. Drops to the left and puck is out to the point. Foxes send it back in and picked up by Zon Werner. Zon Werner rims it around. He sends it out to the near point. Looks like it comes out, trying to get it. Gunnar Beaver is chasing it, putting pressure on it. Tipped back into the neutral zone, intercepted by the Springfield Spirit, and then just sent in by and it's going to have icing, trickles in across the goal line. Gunnar Beaver just turned it around in the neutral zone, and it got through. They're going to call it icing, and so we're going to get a drop all the way down by Zane Lutzke to his right. Looks like we've got Wyatt Shimp at D with John Brown, and the Kallenberger line is out with Kallenberger, Gavin Lovin, and Wyatt Worth as forwards. Quick snapshot onto Zane Lutzke on the drop there. He's there to cover it up. The Pittsburgh Foxes here have really picked up the game since last night. Another quick shot to Zane Lutzke off of the drop and goes back around. Big John picks it up, keeps it from passing out in front. Scrum around the net. Foxes pull it around, try to get it to the point, and now it's a foot race. We've got Wyatt Worth chasing it down into the corner. He puts a big hit on. Foxes still control the puck. Spirit players going to help him. Big scrum in the far corner, pinning the puck, looking to see who can get it out. And Gavin Lovin skates up to take the wall, and here comes the Foxes. Comes out to the point, managed to pick it up. Gabe Kallenberger bats it out of the air. Wyatt Worth is going to look out for a penalty here. Puck's around the back of the net. Gavin Lovin grabs it, and he's looking for the backhand pass. Can't get it, and the Foxes pick it up. And we have a hand up, and it is icing. So going to get a drop down here in the Foxes zone. So the Foxes are definitely playing a physical game. They are playing a hard game. And we have a parent running the from the penalty box. He is trying to make sure that the other kids are, the refs are doing it. So back onto the ice. Sorry, folks. Puck is in the Foxes zone. They're bringing it down to the neutral zone, and here's their rush. And now the puck's in the far corner, picked up by the D, tipped out into the neutral zone. Pressure put on by Houston Brackett, Gage Robin, Major Carden. They chase in, looking for the puck. Here it comes around the near side, rimmed up to the point, picked up by Brady Allen, who sends it right back in. High sticking by the Foxes, and they touch it up. Brady Allen sent it high and wide along the ice, and Foxes player just reached up and tapped it out of the ice to get it down. And now we are going to have a drop just to the right of the Foxes goalie. Will Peters taking the drop. Eric Life back at the blue line. He gets the puck and sends it in hard. Calvin Wheeler goes down in front of the ice. Puck comes out, picked up in the neutral zone by the Springfield Spirit, and they throw it back in and re-enter the zone. Batted back out to the point. Wheeler picks it up. He sends it around behind the net, takes a big hit to do so. Wheeler out in front trying to center it, and here comes Skavinsky in to get the puck and looking for a pass into the center and sends it over to Wheeler. Wheeler back to Skavinsky. Skavinsky can't pick it up. Scrum out in front of the net in the high slot. Oh, defense coming over to keep it in. Good job. And here comes Will Peters. Can't quite keep it in, but puts a big hit on the Foxes player. And Skavinsky and a Fox player battling it around the red zone. Finally, they get it in. Here's Wheeler with a big shot from the high slot, and he chases his shot in to see if he can get the rebound, and the glove reaches out and covers it up. Really hustle play there. Takes the hard shot from the high slot and then skates right in after it to clean up the trash if there is any. Good effort by the Wheeler-Skavinsky line. And Peters out there, real good pressure on. So now we've got Nick Lowe, we've got Gunnar Beaver and Tyler Kane out there. Kept in at the blue line by Eric Life. Nick Lowe in the corner trying to get it out. Tyler Kane coming in, put it out front, picked up by the Beavers, and they pass it out for a breakout. And now it's 2-on-2, headed into our zone. Big stop by Zahn Werner, and far shot from the far side on to Lutsky for the end of the first period. It is a 2-0 score here at the end of one in Indianapolis. The Arctic Foxes have come out hard for this play. They've picked up 2 goals. Really doing hard work in front of the net. And I'm going to pass the mic off here to Kurt Bussin for the second period. But Kurt, it looks to me like the Foxes are doing a good job of the minute that they gain possession, they've got players skating. And they've gotten behind our defense a couple of times and made some good things happen because of that. The 2 goals they got were by kind of getting the puck in and then picking up the trash around Zane Lutsky when there's a crowd. They've brought some intensity to this game.
Yeah, they have, really. I agree with you. They've definitely made the most of their chances. They haven't had a whole lot of scoring chances, but they've made the most of them. And meanwhile, the Spirit have had opportunities themselves, but unable to cash in. So one thing I've noticed is this Fox's goalie giving up some rebounds.
Yeah.
So we need to pounce on those rebounds, continue to get shots on net, and really crash the net hard, get sticks on those rebounds. Keep working away here, and we should be in good shape.
A lot of hockey left. We're starting the second, so I'm going to turn it over to Kurt. Shots on goal are 6-8 in favor of the Foxes going into this period.
Thank you, Kelly. And we are just about set for second period action here as we'll switch sides and back underway. John Brown with the puck for the Spirit. He'll spin and send it out of his zone. It's picked up on the left wing side by Wyatt Worth. He'll work it back behind his own net, looks for an outlet. Back comes Wyatt, and center ice. Now into the Foxes zone is met by a wall of Foxes and able to work it into the corner. Now puck rung up the far boards on the forecheck, Gavin Levin, and help from Wyatt Worth, but Fox is able to maintain possession. Now it is stolen by the Spirit and sent on net by Wyatt Worth. That save made by the goaltender. Now loose puck behind the net. As it's rung up the boards, Wyatt Shimp will work his way down the wall to pinch in. And puck still in the Foxes' end as a bouncer is settled by the Spirit. Shot on goal and a pad save off the stick of Houston Brackett. Puck in the far corner. And now still held in by the Spirit. They'll dump it back down low. Major Carden on the forecheck behind the net. And help from Houston Brackett. Now Carden will pick it up. Backhands it in front. And a spin around shot. Doesn't make its way on net. Just wide. And sent all the way down by the Foxes for icing. As we'll get a face-off with 10:39 to go in this second period. 2-0 score. Foxes on top. And line change for the Spirit. Major Carden taking the draw. And actually dump back into the Spirit zone. Send front, loose puck off the stick of Brady Allen. And a shot is saved by Lutzke. Now loose in front again. As the loose man in front shoots and scores. Wide open in front, Spirit can't clear. And the Foxes strike again. It's now 3-0 as the Spirit have trouble clearing the puck in front of their own net. And now a 3-0 hole for the Spirit to climb out of here. 10:19 to go in the second period. Will Peters on the draw. It's one back by the Foxes, and they'll send the puck forward. As now loose puck picked up by Skabinski in the neutral zone. He'll dump it in and send up the boards. Held in by the Spirit now in the far corner. Sent back to the point, intercepted there by the Foxes, and they'll send it back out. Off a stick and chased down by Warner. He can't clear it. The shot comes, sails wide. Picked up on the near boards and dumped back down low. Zahn will chase it down in the far corner. Can't catch up to it. And sent in front again, the shot. Oh, and a save by Lutzke on a point-blank shot. Once again by the Foxes. Now Warner will put a stick on in the corner and to the blue line, held in. As more pressure here from the Foxes, and a big check there takes Eric Life down, a reverse hit. As he looked to lay the check out, but he was the one that took the worst of that one. Now puck held in at the blue line as the Foxes gaining some steam and momentum here, pouring it on. They have the Spirit hemmed in, but they're finally able to break it out. Down the ice it goes, no icing. Skabinski will be there first for the Spirit. Looks to center it, and now sent in front by Wheeler. That puck is intercepted and sent back out. And now Zahn Warner will pick it up in his own zone. Zahn, cross-ice pass. Finds Tyler Kane. He'll send it the other way. And nobody home as the Spirit are going for a line change. And rung around the boards all the way out. Back to John Brown at his own blue line. John goes cross-ice with it, doesn't connect. And now dump in. Puck is sent over the boards at the Foxes bench. And we'll get a stoppage for that. 8:34, 3-0 score. And we'll get a face-off at center ice. Tyler Kane on the draw for the Spirit. Beaver and Lowe on his wings. Off the draw, it's taken by the Spirit, but intercepted in down the left wing side, and a shot and a pad save by Lutzke. Trickles into the net. Right off the draw, left winger streaking down. Gets a shot off. Lutzke makes the initial save, but it trickled behind him and just trickled slowly into the net. And the wheel's starting to fall off now for the Spirit as they trail 4-0. Now we're back underway as Bussin has the puck in his own zone. As we got some extracurriculars going on at the bench here in the scorer's box. Round back underway. Bussin clearing puck off the boards into the Foxes zone and sent back into the Spirit zone. No, they do call icing on this as we'll come back for a face-off in the Foxes zone. Back in the Foxes zone, face-off. And we got some banter going back and forth between some of the Spirit parents and the Foxes parent who's manning the penalty box. Now a big check by Zon Werner, takes his man down, and the Spirit with the puck dump it down to an off wing and all the way down the ice. So we'll get another stoppage here. Face-off upcoming for an icing in the Spirit zone. Kelly Major Carden will take this draw. Gage Robb, Houston Brackett on the wings. And off the draw, the puck is directed into the corner, and Eric Life will pick it up for the Spirit. Goes up the near wall for Gage Robb. He'll drop it off for Major Carden. Major skates it back out. His pass hits a skate, but it goes right back to him, and he'll skate it into the zone. Shot sails wide into the far corner. Brackett there first for the Spirit. He'll battle for it along the boards, and now help from Carden. Kicked forward by the Foxes, and they're able to pick it up and dump it back out. Life has it there. Eric dumps it in the near corner. And picked up there by the Foxes as they'll back it out to the blue line. And now forward, dumped in by Houston Brackett as he'll go to the bench for a line change. Puck is flipped out of the zone by the Foxes and right back in by John Brown. They'll carry it out once again. Back to center ice around a couple players. Down the right wing side, finally pinched to the board by Schimpf. And puck rung around the boards by the Spirit to the half wall, but not out. The defenseman pinches in and keeps it in the zone. And now a loose puck along the far boards is sent out by the Spirit. And intercepted by the Foxes as they'll pick it up at their own blue line now. And chip the puck forward. Back they come down the left wing side. A good stick there by Schimpf. Takes his man off the puck. And he'll send it back out to center ice. 6:20 to go in this second period. 4-0 score. Foxes on top. Spirit on the forecheck in the Foxes zone as they'll send the puck forward. Try to split the defense, but Spirit will chase it down, and we're going to get a penalty on the play.
Hey, that's also a penalty.
As the Spirit will find themselves shorthanded.
You're going to call it all both ways. I know you do.
And it looks like it's going to be Wyatt Schimpf going to the box.
Slapping the stick, you know it. Come on, you're not a level one. I know you're not.
So the Spirit shorthanded with 6:05 to go in the second period. As Tyler Kane will take the draw. And off the draw, Bussin will pick it up and slap it off the boards and out. Back in the Foxes zone behind the net. Pressure on by the Spirit. Loose puck is covered at the side of the net by the Foxes goaltender. And we'll get a face-off back in the Foxes end. Schimpf is serving the penalty. I never saw the official call. I assume tripping or interference. Yeah. Now Gavin Lovin on the draw. It's one back by the Foxes behind their own net. They'll set things up on the power play with 1:35 to go in the power play as they'll work it up the far boards into the Spirit zone. Loose puck picked up by Bussin. He'll stop, reverses it, and goes around one man. He's checked to the boards and picked up by the Foxes. Now dump back down low. Bussin will get it once again. Cal finds an opening and wrists it out all the way down the ice. Hustling to it is Gavin Lovin, and he'll get there first. And he's got Wyatt Worth breaking to the net. Now we'll drop it off for him behind the net. And his centering pass hits a skate and bounces to the blue line and out. Back come the Foxes down the left wing side. They'll dump it in as Zahn Warner will pick it up there. Zahn looks for an opening, dumps it back out. So good penalty kill so far for the Spirit as they're able to not let the Foxes set things up in their zone. Still 40 seconds to go as back come the Foxes once again down the left wing side to the blue line. And loose puck is backhanded out by Warner, and they'll have to chase it down once again with pressure on from Major Carden and Gabe Kallenberger now killing the remainder of this penalty. Now sent in front, and a shot gets through on a good centering pass there from Kallenberger, finds Major Carden in front. He's able to get a shot off, but the Foxes goalie able to squeeze that one and hold on for a face-off now with 19 seconds to go in the power play. Now behind the net, Foxes have one last rush here. Down the left wing side, drop pass and skated to the blue line and in. Now dump back low the Spirit net and sent out. Now Ship picks up a puck as he's getting out of the penalty box and a goal, shoots, he scores! What a lucky break there for the Spirit as Ship was skating to the bench. He didn't even see the puck coming. It hits him, settles it, has the wherewithal to settle it and get a shot off and finds the back of the net. And the Spirit, on a lucky bounce there and a lucky timing, finally break through. It's now 4-1 on a goal from Wyatt Shemp, just getting out of the box, skating to the bench. So break there, and maybe that'll turn the fortunes here for the Spirit as they have life now on a good penalty kill and a lucky bounce there and a break and a goal. So 3:56 to go here in the second period. And back underway now as the Spirit will try to keep chipping away at this lead, at this deficit they face. Shemp has it once again behind his own net. He'll ring it around the boards for Skabinski. Matthew chips it but not out. And Shemp will pick it up once again in the far corner. He's got pressure on as puck is now taken by John Brown. He'll push up the boards. Intercepted there and pushed back down low. Brown will pick it up once again, try the other side with it. And he's got a man on. Tries to fight through that. Able to get the puck to the neutral zone and taken there by the Spirit, but the pass hits a skate. Now Shemp will dump it forward and into the zone. Will Peters will pick up the puck on the left wing side. He can't center it, and it's stolen there by the Foxes, and they'll turn it and head back the other way. Now to the Spirit blue line, into the zone, taking off the puck, and bit of a scrum there, no call. Now it's Bussin working along the boards. Gets help from Peters, and now Bussin will take it, wrists it out of the zone. It's just out of the reach of Skabinski, but Wheeler will step over and pick up a loose puck. He can't catch up to it, and now John Brown is taken down, and no call as puck dumped into the Foxes zone, and a bouncer is on net, settled there by the Foxes goaltender. He'll hang on to it with 2:22 to go in this second period, and a 4-1 score. Spirit trailing in this one. Puck in the near corner, hard for us to get a look at it from this vantage point. It's sent back out and dumped in by Brady Allen, now below the net, taken there by the Foxes, and worked up the near boards to the blue line, flipped out of the zone, and now chased down by the Foxes, sent in front, and from a bad angle goes wide, picked up there by the Spirit as they'll look to work it the other way. Now Major Carden, he'll send it into the zone, stick to the corner by the Foxes goaltender, and now in front, Major picks it up, drops it off, and now back to the point. Brady Allen's shot is deflected wide. Loose puck in the corner, and it's going to be picked up by Major Carden. He'll send it back down low. Now centering pass in front, and that one's sticked aside. Now to the point, can't hold it in. Back come the Foxes 3-on-1. And a cross-ice pass, a shot, and a save by Lutzke on a 3-on-1 break. Now still dangerous in front as that centering pass is directed on net and able to be saved once again. And Spirit cleared out of danger. Foxes will pick it up once again, runs into the official, and he's able to work around him, maintain possession.
Why the hell are you in no man's land?
Now, loose puck on the Spirit zone, picked up by the Foxes, sent towards the net and saved by Lutzke. Puck in the near corner and up the wall, picked up by Lovin. Backhands it off the stanchion and a bad hop there. Now he'll pick it up once again. Now here's Zon Warner working it down the left wing side. He gets a shot off and a save by the Foxes goalie with 33.4 seconds to go here in this second period. We'll get a face-off in the Foxes zone with Kallenberger, Levin, and Worth on the ice. Warner and Eric Leif on defense. And now loose puck taken by the Foxes as they'll skate it back to center ice. Works it to the right wing side, into the zone. Checked to the boards by a couple of Spirit players, and stolen there. Now we get a stoppage, and we'll wait for the call. It's going to be against the Spirit. It's going to go against Wyatt Worth. Unsportsmanlike, was that the call? So the Spirit will find themselves shorthanded once again with 16.8 to go. Unsportsmanlike. Unsportsmanlike conduct. And face off back in the Spirit zone. Off the draw. It'll be battle for along the near boards, picked up by the Spirit late in this period. Try a shorthanded rush as it's sent on net by Kallenberger. Goaltender forced to make a save. Now puck is played in front. Big check by Zon Werner, and Lovin sends a puck wide right at the buzzer. And that'll do it for 2 periods here in Carmel, as the Spirit now trail 4-1 in this one, and 1:44 to go in the penalty to Worth. So Kelly, things started going off the rails a little bit there mid-period. Spirit fortunately get a lucky bounce there late, or fairly late, and get a goal from Wyatt Shimp. But big hill to climb here in this third period.
Yeah, I'd love to see them take some of that momentum off of that really, fortuitous bounce. Get on the board, break the ice, so to speak, and have a good third period. We need to get some shots on goal. We haven't really moved the puck around and made a concerted effort to score, it doesn't seem like. We've been doing a lot of reacting. The Foxes have definitely been pushing the momentum way more than we have, so I'd like to see that change.
Yeah, so certainly not an insurmountable lead, 3-goal lead here. We could get a quick goal and certainly change the complexion of this game, but it's going to take a solid effort, and hopefully the boys have it in them. Had another tired, fourth game on the weekend, but hopefully they got some more in the tank, and we'll have something for here in this third period. We're just about set for that third period, so I'm going to hand the microphone headset back to Kelly, and he'll bring you the third period action. Thanks, folks.
All right, thank you, Kurt. All right, Kurt Bussin doing the yeoman's work, carrying the load on the announcing, play-by-play, and we're starting off shorthanded here. We've got Wyatt Worth in the box. Puck is dropped at center ice, and Major Carden takes the drop. Puck gets sent into the Foxes zone. They look to set it up. A little pressure by Major, a little pressure by Gage Robb. And I apologize, that's Gavin Lovin. And puck goes the length of the ice. Wyatt Shimp picks it up. And out to the point, a little pressure by Spirit, and it's picked up by Shimp. He takes it into the neutral zone, sends it out to Major Carden. Major plays with his feet, takes a big elbow to the head, and recovers. Foxes bring the puck out, and they head through the neutral zone with some momentum. And puck goes around into the corner and then picked up and tossed out diagonal. And here comes a line change for the Spirit as the Foxes gather up to set up for the power play. And we've got John Brown out. Gage Robb puts some pressure on the puck on the near wall. Kallenberger out there with Wyatt Shemp. Wyatt Shemp sends it out the point, squeaks through. So we've got a couple of players chasing it. We've got Gage Robb and we've got Kallenberger. Foxes get to it first, send it into the corner, and they're able to come out with it. Coming strong through the neutral zone, picked up with some momentum and dumped in behind the net. And they skate in with momentum to get the puck. And here it comes out of the zone, and we've got a foot race. Zahn Werner skating after it. It's picked up by Gage Robb. Zahn Werner putting the brakes on at the blue line to keep it on sides. Great job by him. He goes for a change. And a little pressure, tips the puck away, and here come the Foxes through the neutral zone. They've got it, and a big shot on goal goes over the top of the crossbar, bounces out into the far wall. Big hit in the far wall, bounces in the neutral zone. Foxes gathered up, picked up by Foxes, but tapped away by Wyatt Worth. Wyatt Worth sends it diagonal across the neutral zone, picked up by the Foxes, backs it up into their zone, looking to set it back up, and they get behind the defense. Puck goes in deep. And they've got a trailer centering pass out to the Foxes. Foxes manage to get a little small shot, and we've got a couple of players going down on top of each other, but that doesn't seem to be anything but incidental contact. Nobody's jumping up, swinging their fists on that one, so I'd say they were just playing hockey. So we're going to have a drop to Zane Lutzke's right, I believe. Nope, it is going to be to his left. Scott, have you still ever figured out which side Zane would rather have a shot from? We've been working on this for 3 or 4 years now, and you still haven't figured that out. It doesn't come up in conversation. So puck is dropped. Puck is into the blind corner here, folks. Sorry we can't see it. Looks like it's coming out. Picked up by the Foxes at the blue line. Big shot on, but above the crossbar. They're doing a good job of tearing up that glass behind the goalie. Clinch behind the net and picked up by the Foxes and centered. Trying for the wraparound, but can't quite get it in. And here come the Spirit trying to break it out near wall. Still can't get it out. Foxes pick it up. Front side of the net. Far corner. Up the wall. Picked up by Wyatt Shemp. Wyatt Shemp tries to skate it up the far wall into the neutral zone. And then he takes a big hit in front of the goal. Puck goes behind the net. Picked up by the Foxes. Still in the zone here. Spirit trying to put on pressure. Poked out in the neutral zone, but the Springfield Spirit D is there to pick it up. They send it in deep around the net. Foxes pick it up. They rim it around, come to the near side. Zahn Werner goes in to try to pick it up, and it stays in the zone. Foxes pick it up, bring it into the neutral zone. Foxes go diagonal across the neutral zone, send it in far for the dump and chase. We pick it up in the near corner, trying to get it back out. Set up on the D, and looks like there's a little bouncing around up in the high crease. Sorry, folks, don't have a good visual here on it. Puck goes down behind the net, and here it comes, and we've got it out. Get it out, but it's just picked up by the Foxes and sent back in. Chased down by Eric Leif around in the far corner. Eric Leif kicks it up to Zahn Werner. Zahn Werner forces it up. Nick Lowe, and then here comes Nick Lowe with the puck, and Gunnar Beaver has it, and they get it into the zone, but the Foxes pick it up. Not doing a great job of possessing the puck. Tipped away by Nick Lowe. Nick Lowe working for it in the corner with Gunnar Beaver. Centered out in front, trying to get a snapshot off, and the Foxes are able to send it out. The ref manages to pin John Brown against the wall, but John Brown turns around, and he brings it in with some momentum. Loses the puck, but it goes around the back of the net, and he's looking to center it again. He gets in there and centering the puck and sends it over to Tyler Kane. Tyler Kane can't quite get the handle on it and pull the trigger. Still maintaining possession. John Brown sends it in. Gabe Kallenberger, a little backhand out in front. Puck behind the back of the net. Still trying to get something set up here. Gavin Lovin dancing in the corner, looking for it. Foxes pick it up, and they manage to get it out. It goes a long way down the length of the ice, and I believe that is going to be icing, folks. So we're going to bring it back down. I would imagine that we will see a shift on Springfield Spirit. Looks like the defense is going to make a shift, going to keep this same line out there. We've got Wyatt Worth, Gavin Lovin, and Gabe Kallenberger out there. That's a pretty tall line. got 3 guys out there that can certainly pull the trigger and score. So I'd like to see them get something going here. Uh-oh, puck bounces out, and we've got a 2-on-1 against Brady Allen. Brady Allen up to the task. He manages to push it away, send it up the far wall, and it comes out, and here comes Gabe Kallenberger. He's got the puck going up the far wall against 3 guys, and he's trying to get the cup moving. Oh, and he manages to get the puck at least into the goalie, fighting the whole way against the players draped on him. Good defense by the Foxes. Little bit of a trying to get the goal out there, or puck out there by Gallenberger, but couldn't ever really get there to get a full shot on it. So we're going to get a line change. Looks like a full line change here. We've got Carden, Brackett, and Rob out there. And then for D, we've got Werner and Life coming in. We're going to have a drop to the right of the Foxes goalie. Foxes wearing black on this broadcast, and the Spirit wearing white. And puck goes down, centered, back out to the blue line, and it is off to the races. It's on Werner chasing the Fox player down. He goes to the far corner, hits the brakes, drops it back for another player. Quickly, the puck is in the Springfield defensive zone, and near corner into the blind corner where we can't see anything going on. I see a couple players standing around in front of the net. And here comes, let's see, Major Carden, Houston Brackett to Major Carden. Major sends it into, can't get it past the Foxes. And now it is bounced in the neutral zone. Major takes it in at the blue line. He's in the far corner. He's looking to curl it in, and he gets a shot off. No rebound. Bounced it up to the point and picked up by Foxes. Pinned against the wall on the far side. 2 Spirit players against 1 Fox player. 4th Fox player comes in to try to get it loose. Still cramming in there. And here comes Houston Brackett with the puck, and he snaps one off. Gets it into the goal, but not quite there for the score. Foxes pick it up, still bounce around up front, and puck goes off into the Foxes bench. So it is now 8:43 left in the game, 4-1 Foxes. We're getting some chances, and we're getting a little more pressure into their zone. Like to see that. Our shots on goal right now are 16-15. We're getting some time in their zone. We need to get a few more chances and shots. Not really doing a good job of passing the puck to try to create those opportunities. Right now we've got Wheeler at left, Peters taking the drop, and Skibinski in front of the net. Out to the blue line. Schimpf sends it in hard, sees the hole between the defenseman's legs and tries to send it through there. Goes in behind the net. Centering pass, bounced out, picked up by John Brown. John Brown sends it right back in. Same thing, bounced back to John Brown. John Brown sends it back in. Skibinski looking for the centering pass out front. Goes the high slot, picked up by the Foxes on an errant bounce, and here come the Foxes. Bring it across the red line, dumping in deep and go for the chase. Picked up by Wyatt Schimpf. He loses his stick and still playing hard. Picked up in the near area by Wade Wheeler. Turns it around, sends it across the neutral zone, sends it in. Centering pass. Wade Wheeler gets a little tip on that, and here come the Beavers back across the neutral zone. John Brown picks it up in the neutral zone and sends it in deep, and he chases it. John Brown looking for the centering pass. Calvin Wheeler there can't quite get his stick out for the shot. Really good job of chasing that and going to the net. John Brown doing some great work getting in there and centering the pass. Goes back around the Springfield Spirits net, and they're looking to break it out and bring it around. Little bit of a line change here. Calvin Wheeler chases it in around the net, and we've got Nick Lowe coming up to help him, and Tyler Kane at center, and here in the near corner, and now the Fox is taken around their net, stolen by Tyler Kane, scrum in the corner, still trying to look for it. Nick Lowe setting up, going over to help him. Puck is still loose behind the net, and we have a big hit. Not sure who this is on, but ref gave it a quick whistle whenever the contact happened, so I'm not really sure who's going for what. Looks like Tyler Kane is going to go sit in the box for a couple of minutes and think about what he's done. Not really sure what the call is yet. Slashing, okay, that certainly could have happened around behind the net. But one more time, the Spirit are going to have to kill a penalty and try to get something going here. We have Wyatt Worth, we have Gavin Lovin, Bussin and Allen out as D. Puck goes into the Spirit zone, looking for, centering shot right out front. Fox player can't quite catch it and put it out, but here comes Gavin Lovin with the puck going into the zone, and he is going to pull the trigger, try to get it through there, catches a skate, and now it's turned around and coming back through the zone by the Foxes. Picked up in the zone by Brady Allen. Brady Allen's able to keep it going, thrown back through by the Spirit, and here is Gage Robb going deep into the corner, looking to put some pressure on the puck, rimmed all the way around, picked up by Gavin Lovin. Good pressure by the Spirit, shorthanded, to keep this puck in their zone and not really give them a good scoring chance. Here comes Brady Allen taking it across the blue line and snapping a shot up. Pressure by Gage Robb. Back out in the neutral zone by the Foxes. They can't seem to mount a power play attack without a Springfield player jumping on them. Here come the Foxes to the neutral zone. Zon Werner picks it up. Picked up by Gavin Lovin, and he bounces it up to Zon Werner. Zon Werner picks it up, goes for the snap shot on the far side. Wide angle shot just to get it into the net, and still can't get it out of the zone. Zon Werner picking it up, keeping it in the zone. Now it crosses out, but picked up by Gabe Kallenberger. He sends it back in, deep into the zone. And here goes Kallenberger putting some pressure in, and puck is still in the zone. They are doing a good job of keeping it down in there. Pressure behind the net by Major Carden, and he manages to get up to the Fox player. They manage to bring it out of the zone, get it in, but it is picked up by Eric Life. Oh, walks through, and a little trickling shot, but nothing serious, and it's out of the zone. Going deep the length of the ice, chased by a single player, Major Carden. Just 1 second left on the power play. Major Carden putting a little pressure on, dropped back behind for a cycle to another Fox player. Picked up by Wyatt Shimp. He takes it deep into the corner. He centers the pass out to Kallenberger. John Brown, thought he had that safe in the zone, but it turns out to be offsides. Tyler Kane puts a little pressure on the puck. Length of the ice pass, and here comes John Brown to go get it behind the net. He's got to pick it up and throw it up to the hash mark, trying to get it out. Oh, good breakout pass by Nick Lowe back to John Brown. John Brown's near wall. He takes it in. He's got it in the corner. He's looking for the centering. Cycles around the back of the net. And centering pass into the middle for Gunnar Beaver. He can't quite get his stick on it. Now pinned on. Tyler Kane is... puck gets through, goes all the way down. Zane Lutzke's going to play it over to Wyatt Shimp. Wyatt Shimp takes it around the back of the net. He's going to bring it up the near wall. He's trying to break it out, gets it out into the neutral zone, and we have a whistle. That was definitely in the blind corner, and not sure what happened there. Looks like they are escorting a player in black and red to the box, giving him a little explanation of what happened. He's got a smile on his face, so he understands that he's just playing hockey. So there doesn't seem to be any hard feelings there. So it's going to be 5-on-4 in favor of Spirit for the first time. Have we had how many power plays have we had? So Spirit are going to be on a power play. It looks like we've got Major Carden, we've got Gavin Lovin, and let's see, looks like maybe Wyatt Worth as our left wing here. And puck is dropped, neutral zone dot, pushed back into the zone, snap shot off by the Foxes, and here comes Spirit. They set it up, looking for the puck, and they send it long ways across to Gavin Lovin in the far corner, and that's going to get by him for a icing call. Long far shot. So we've got Worth, Carden, and Gavin Lovin out for the offensive line. This is going to come all the way back to drop to Zane Lutzke's left, down in the corner. So here we go, and here's the drop. Puck comes out to the center, picked up by the Spirit. Spirit are getting it out of the zone, and here comes Wyatt Worth, and he's got it, passes it up to Gavin Lovin. Gavin Lovin tips it in, picked up by the Foxes. They decide to waste some time and take it all the way around the back of the net. Picked up by Zon Werner in the neutral zone. DDD pass over to John Brown. John Brown with some momentum. He carries it in. He's got a trailer with Major Carden out front. John Brown looking for the centering pass, and he sends it out to the point. John Werner sends it back out to John Brown. John Brown's in the corner fighting for it. Major Carden goes over to help him. Major Carden comes up with the puck. He's looking for a centering pass. Takes it around the back of the net. Looking, he sends it to Wyatt Worth. Wyatt Worth, point blank range, just tears one off but can't get it in. and he fights for the puck. And now here come the Foxes. They've got a 2-on-1 breakaway and goes into the far corner. I'm going to say that Wyatt Worth had too long to look at that. He had lots of net to look at and just couldn't quite get it off. Now the boys fight behind the net, and here it comes. Looks like Wyatt Worth picking it up, sending it near to Gavin Lovin. Gavin Lovin takes the center. He's got Major Carden and Wyatt Worth with him. Loses the puck and can't quite get it out, and the Foxes send it the length of the ice to kill some more time. Got about 25 seconds left in the penalty. Picked up by Wyatt Shemp. Wyatt Shemp grabs it, picks it up, sends it near side to Wyatt Worth. Wyatt Worth taps it into the zone. Back out the length of the ice by the Foxes. Wyatt Shemp curling around to pick it up. He's got a little pressure on him. He managed to avoid that, and here he comes skating it, sends it up, taps it to Tyler Kane. Tyler Kane carries it across the blue line into a flurry of black jerseys, and he can't get the handle on it. Goes into the corner and picked up in the zone by Gabe Kallenberger. Gabe Kallenberger sends it back around and can't quite keep it in the zone. Shemp at the blue line. Spirit has to touch back up. He backhands it in, chased by Will Peters deep into the corner. Will Peters putting on the pressure. Puck goes out of the point. Can't quite keep it in. And here come the Foxes. We now have a 2-on-0 shot and a pass across. But Zane Lutzke, oh my goodness, the puck is sitting right in the Zane lane. Zane Lutzke manages to get it out of there. Puck comes up to the near corner. Now goes around a thing. Springfield Spirit have settled it down. But that was a near thing there. Zane Lutzke doing a great job of grabbing that puck and keeping it from going in. We are 5-on-5. We have 1:16 left in the game. Puck's in the neutral zone and chased down by Wyatt Shemp. He's got it in the far corner, tips it over to Bussin. D-to-D pass, back around to the corner to Shemp. Shemp brings it up the near zone, or the far wall into the neutral zone in the middle. And, gets his pocket picked by a Fox player. Foxes have it at the blue line. They're trying to pick it in. Picked up by Major Carden. Major Carden going around here to the near wall, takes a little contact. Puck goes into the zone. Still pressure by the Springfield Spirit. They've got it in the neutral zone, but they're offsides. They touch up, send it deep into the far corner, and here it comes along the wall, and the Foxes 1-on-2, looking to get it into the zone and get a shot off. 30 seconds left in the game. 4-1 at the 26-second mark. Puck's behind the back of the net. Centering pass in there. Get a little bit of a shot off, slides off into the corner. Far corner where no one can see. 16 seconds left. Still in the zone. All right. Get the puck out of the zone. Tapped up by Houston Brackett. Picked up by a Fox player. He takes it around the back of the net. Houston Brackett putting serious pressure on the player behind the net. Major Carden going in to help. Puck cleared out of the zone, and that is the game, folks. 4-1 loss here in Indianapolis. Really good game, though. And the two teams split this little series between the two, 1-1. Good to see. And really a pretty good game, folks. We came out on the short end of it, but pretty good, clean hockey. And we're gonna touch base with you, folks. This is the end of the tournament. Thanks for tuning in all weekend, and we will see you back in Springfield. Thank you very much.